What's up everyone, it's Fortnite Friday, so we're going to wrap up this week with a much anticipated lesson from the Ancient Voyager set. Today we're drawing Siona from Fortnite. Let's get started in the center of our page and draw two circles for the eyes. So we start on the left side, starting from the top of that circle, and work our way down towards the bottom, and pull that back up towards the top. Now we're going to leave a gap in the center and draw the same thing over on the right. So let's line up the top of that circle, come down towards the same height, going out, and then back up towards the top. Now we're going to add a small highlight circle on the top left of each eye. So up against the edge of the eye, let's draw in a circle. Coming in, and then back out. Let's line this up on the right, and do the same thing. And then we'll add another small circle in the center of the eye for the pupil, but we're going to tuck this in behind the highlight. So let's start at the very bottom, go all the way around, and then back up, and do the same thing on the right. Let's fill the pupils in black. Now we're going to go back up to the top of the eyes and thicken up the lashes. So we start on the inside edge of the eye, just going to curve up, and just taper that out, and then down towards the side, and then we'll curl up the lash. Rounding this out, and then going up, and it'll curve down and in towards the side of the eye. Let's do the same thing on the right. We're just going to line up the inside, just taper this up towards the top, and then down, round up the lash, and then go back up, and then come down and in towards the side of the eye. Let's fill the lashes in black. Let's move in between the eyes and draw on the nose. We're going to start by lining up with the bottom edge of the eyes in towards the center. Let's start on the left side, curve the nose, coming down and then up. Now I'm going to move up and draw a short curve in the opposite direction for the bridge of the nose. And then from the bottom of the nose, we'll step down and draw on the mouth. Let's start over on the left, come down the middle, and then up on the right. And then we'll draw on the upper lip. In the center, we'll step up. We'll start with a point. Now I'm going to draw a V right in the center. Go up and out towards the left and right. And then from the top, we'll curve the lip, coming down and then out towards the corners of the mouth. And then we'll draw on the lower lip, starting back on the left side, come down the middle, round up the lip, and then go back up on the right. Let's go back up to the top and draw on the eyebrows. We're going to start over on the left side, curve the eyebrow, going up, and just pull that down on the inside. We'll line this up on the right, going up, and then down. Let's go back to the inside. We're going to draw a curve that comes in and then up. Let's thicken up the eyebrows. We're going to go back to the outside. We're just going to taper this so it gets thicker as it comes up and then in. And then we'll fill the eyebrows in black. Let's move out to the side and draw the lower half of the head. We start from the left eye, we step out, we draw a large half circle. Coming down, just pull that in towards the chin, round this out, and go up on the right side. Let's work our way up towards the top of the hairline. Starting back on the left, we go straight up, and then just bend that in, go to the right, and do the same thing, going up, and then in. Let's connect the top with a curve. Starting back on the left, go up in the middle, and then down on the right. I'm going to separate the top of the hair into two halves. So starting right in the middle, start with a straight line going up towards the top of the head. And then from here we're going to curve up, down, and then in towards the side of the head. So let's start with the left side. We're going to go up, round up the head, come down, and then in. Let's do the same thing over on the right. Starting from the middle, go up, round up the head, come down, and then pull that in. And then we'll add some texture to the hair. From the center, we'll step over towards the left, curve up, and then out, go over towards the right, do the same thing. Let's add another one. Stepping over, curve out, and then down. Now we tuck the ears along the side of the head. So from the bottom of the hair, we're going to step up, curve the ear, going up, down, and then in towards the side of the head. Line this up on the right, going up, rounding out the ear, coming down and in. Let's draw two small circles along the bottom for the earring. We're going to start up against the edge of the head, curve around, and back up. And then we'll add the folds in the ear, starting from the bottom of the hair, curving up and then out. Let's go back to the inside. We'll draw a hook. It goes out and then pull that back in. Let's go back up to the top and draw in the hair buns. Directly above the left eye, we'll go up to the top of the head and we'll draw a circle. Going up, rounding this out, come down, and then back in. Let's line this up on the right. Going up, rounding out the bun, come down, and then in. Let's connect the top and bottom of the bun with a curve. We go out, and then down towards the bottom for the hairband. Do the same thing on the right. Going out, and then down. We're also going to add some texture to the buns. Starting from the top, curve up, and then out. Go over towards the right, do the same thing. Now we're going to move down and draw that again, going out and then hooking that down. And we'll draw two more buns along the bottom. Let's start on the side of the ear and draw that same size circle, going out, down, and then up underneath the head. Go over towards the right, going out, down, and then up. And then we'll draw the edge of the hairband. Starting from the earlobe, it's going to curve down and then in towards the side of the head. Let's go back and add some texture. We start from the side of the ear, curve out and then down. Then we'll come in towards the hairband, curve down and then in. Now we're going to tuck that large collar underneath the head. So let's start all the way over on the left side. Draw a straight line coming down. Do the same thing on the right. And then we'll connect the bottom with a curve. Go down the middle, and then back up. Now I'm just going to split this in half. We're going to step up on the side, just follow that same curve. Go down, and then up. And then we'll tuck the body in underneath the collar. From the left side, we're going to step in, curve the body, going out, and then down towards the hip, move over towards the right, and do the same thing. And then from the hips, we're going to curve down and in towards the middle. We're going to leave a little gap. So start on left, come down and in, move over towards the right, go out and up. And then from the inside, we're drawing an upside down V, going up towards the middle, and then back down on the right. Let's move back up towards the bottom of the collar in the center, draw a straight line coming down to right about there, angle down and out toward the left, and we'll just pull that down and in towards that center point. Let's add a thick trim along the bottom. We're going to take this curve, step up, and just trace that across towards the inside. And then we'll add a trim across the center of the body. Starting on the left, go straight across towards the right side, step down, draw that twice. Let's add a simple control panel on the left side. We're going to start at the very top, draw a straight line going across towards the center. Now we're going to come down the sides, and we'll close off the bottom. And we'll add a small rectangle on the top left corner. Stepping down, come in, and then back up. And then on the right side, we'll draw a circle. We're also going to add 2 small circles on either side. Starting from the bottom of the trim, just drawing that circle, going all the way around. We'll do the same thing on the right. Let's continue working down with the legs. In the center, we're going to step down, draw a short line going across. Now on the left side, we're going to curve the leg going out and down towards the heel. Go to the right, go out and down towards the right heel. And then we'll round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the heel, we'll curve the foot, coming down and then up towards the toe on both sides. Let's go back to the left and draw on the top of the foot. From the toe, we're going to curve the foot, going up. I'm just going to bend that down, aiming towards the heel, stop right about there, and then draw a straight line coming in. Let's do the same thing on the right, going up towards the top, rounding out the foot, and then coming down, then draw a straight line coming in. And then we'll move back up to the hips and draw on the outside of the leg. Let's start from the left side, curve the leg going out, and then down on top of the foot. Do the same thing on the right side. Let's add some detail to the boots. We're going to start from the top of the foot, we're going to step up, draw a curve, coming down, and then up, line this up on the right, and do the same thing. I'm going to add a trim down below. We're going to step down, draw the same curve, coming down, and then up, do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to add one more trim along the bottom. We're going to take this line, step up, draw another line coming in. And then we'll add a thick sole along the bottom of the feet. We're going to take this curve, step up from the toe, and just trace that across. Now we're going to go back up and draw those 2 straps coming down the side of the leg. Let's start on the left side. We're going to come straight down, round out the bottom, and then go back up towards the side of the leg. Let's do the same thing on the right. Coming down, rounding out the bottom, and then going up. And then from the outside, we're going to come down the middle, just trace that same line going back up underneath. And then we'll draw the bottom edge of the shorts in behind those straps. Let's start in the top corner on the left, curve up and out, and continue on the outside. Do the same thing on the right. Let's move back up and draw on the arms. We start with the arm on the left. Let's start halfway down the side of the body. So starting right here, curve the arm going out and then down towards the wrist. And then from the wrist, we'll draw a small half circle with the thumb. At the end of the thumb, we'll add a bracket. Let's add 3 fingers. We're going to start the bottom curve of the thumb, come down, just pull that up around the bracket, and then we'll add 2 more fingers. Stepping down, curve down and up. And then the 3rd finger, we're going to go out, we'll round out the arm, we're just going to pull that up towards the bottom corner of the collar. Let's draw on the sleeve. Starting from the top of the arm on the inside, go up, and then bend that out, and we'll step down and draw that twice. Now we draw a character holding the helmet over on the right side. So let's start from the right hip, curve the helmet coming down, and just pull that up on the outside, and then we'll connect the inside to the outside with a half circle. So let's start in here, go up towards the top, round this out, and then come down on the right. And then from the right corner of the collar, we're going to curve the arm going out and then down in behind the helmet. Let's line up the inside of the arm, curve out and down, and then we'll add that trim. Starting from the top, curve up and then out. Let's draw the tip of 3 fingers along the bottom. We're going to start from the center of the helmet, draw a small half circle, coming down and up, and then we'll work our way over towards the right side with 2 more fingers. Let's add a little bit of detail to the helmet. In the center, we're going to step up, draw a straight line going across, come down and out on either side, and then we'll follow the curve of the helmet going out and up on the left and right. And then we'll add a glare across the right side of the helmet, starting from the very top in the middle, curve out, and then down toward the bottom. And that's pretty much it. There's Siona from Fortnite. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.